Hey everyone, Ash here, and I need to head to the Pelme system. Now, I'm going to try something different here. Since YouTube has been actually cooperating lately, I am going to try to make this a 15-minute video. If they are, well, close to a 15-minute video, since the time limit actually is 15. But yeah. If this works and I can get the deal to actually cooperate, my patrol missions will be 15 minutes, and the story missions will continue to be 10 minutes because I don't actually have a timer here, and I'm not able to keep up with the constant 15-minute updates or constant 15-minute videos. But yeah, hopefully this will work, and hopefully I'll be able to continue doing these patrol missions at 15 minutes because just so I won't have to group them together and group one deal, just so I won't have to make one 10-minute video and then like I think somewhere 5 minutes or below like I've been doing on these patrol missions, but we'll see. Alright, the sector we're going to is 2.50 light years away, so we're close to our destination. We've entered the Vulcan sector, as the deal just said, which is actually pretty funny because this says patrol the Orion sector. I'm not exactly sure why we'd be patrolling the Vulcan sector when the deal says patrol the Orion sector, but you know, whatever. And here we go. Okay, here we go once the deal actually loads. What do we have? Captain, our ship is receiving alarms from seismic sensors on the surface of Pelme 2. The readings are off the charts, but the data seems odd. We should approach the planet and investigate. Alright, full impulse. Asteroids everywhere. That's the one thing about this game. It has a lot of asteroids. I think almost every mission I've been in has asteroids in it. Alright, Captain, the seismic sensors on Pelme 2 are indicating extreme danger. If these readings are accurate, the colonies on the planet will have to be evacuated. But my own analysis shows that the data might be inconsistent with local geology. Captain, the civilian authorities are priming for evacuation, but I'm still not convinced. The data seems too conclusive. I suggest we go to the surface and examine the sensors in person. Alright, and my full away team here. Sometimes these away teams actually, sometimes on these away missions you actually just take one person with you, but most of the time you'll take the full away team. What do we have? Captain, we should be near a cluster of the geological sensors. I suggest that we should perform an analysis on one of them and attempt to determine the accuracy of its data. Alright. I think... Yep, here it is. Captain, the isolinear chips in the sensors haven't been damaged. They've been sabotaged. The sensors have been altered to send out false readings and confirm one another's false readings. We can fix it, though, and keep the colonists from evacuating the planet. Alright, so... Tricorder says... yeah, there's two of them off in the distance here. Alright, pair the sensor with the tricorder here and head off in this direction since I see the one glowing here. Alright, repair this. Hit this to see where I need to go next. And I think there's one in the back. Yeah, there's one in the back, very back there. Alright. Yeah, as you can tell, no combat missions are usually very short. You usually just have to go up and scan something or interact with something, and yeah, they're just short. And here's the final deal. Alright, let's let all the stuff here move. The sensors on Pelme 2 are all now working correctly, Captain. The seismic disturbance warnings have ceased, and the colony leaders have rescinded their evacuation order. Furthermore, the sensor access logs have pointed out a prime culprit as the saboteur, and the civilian authorities apprehended her while she was contacting a suspected Klingon agent. Oh, those Klingons. If the colony had been forced to evacuate, it would have diverted a large number of ships from the war effort, to say nothing of the loss of the colony itself. Our work here is done, Captain. We can beam back to the ship and depart the system when you are ready. So, someone's petting their tribble in the background. Alright, since we're done here, let's beam out. That was, yeah, that was actually kind of short. So, doesn't look like I'll get to test out to see if the 15-minute video will actually upload or not. Talk to Commander Winters here. Alright, skill points, bridge officer skill points, merits, and a kit. Since I'm an engineer, I will grab the engineering kit. Alright, more patrol deals, but I'm not going to do those right now. Where's my dude? And attach the engineering kit. I'll keep this down here though. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff here that I need to attach to the ship or my crew. But I'll probably do that off screen. Yeah. Alright, speaking of, however, are you the, yeah, you're the fleet action guy. So let's talk to Admiral Quinn and get a, deal here. Yeah, I can't speak Klingon, so, yeah. Alright, the representative from the Klingon Empire has agreed to meet with Admiral Paris on Regulus 4. Lieutenant Paris is believed by some Klingons to be the, that thing that I can't say, a savior figure. That may or may not be the case, but if it means that the Klingons are willing to talk peace with Starfleet, we'll take the opportunity to do so. We need you to oversee security for the meeting. There are people on both sides of the conflict who would prefer that the war continue, and we cannot allow them to disrupt the meeting. Go to Regulus 4 and make sure that the location is safe. And you get usual stuff, add more engineering, more kits, so I'll accept. Let me have a look at my thing though. Yep, Lieutenant 7, which is what I am right now. So when we come back, actually let me make this my primary here. So when we come back, we'll do that mission later.